Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com, and thanks to everybody who is donating there. So this is the MRE International Ration Pack Day 4, expires in 2023, and I think this is a special pack for the supplier where I got it, and I'm not going to tell you where I did, because it doesn't really matter. It's just an interesting ration series. You can see, I don't know if it is because of COVID shortages and stuff, but if you look at all of these rations, that's why I got them all, you can see the repetitiveness of some of the products. Really, there's no interesting different products. There's a lot of repeat stuff. So what we're gonna have for breakfast is once again, banana porridge with 4 creamers, because hey, this stuff really needs it. I don't like the banana porridge taste, and I'm gonna mix them all together because we do know how this porridge tastes. It's very yellow. It's not as artificial banana taste, but there is a banana taste to it as well. It's very sweet for me, so I'm not gonna add extra sugar. In fact, if you like a lot of sugar, I'm a good person to be traveling with when it comes to rations. I can trade you stuff for sugar. We got our nut butter and our provitas, which they say is a crisp bread, which is not the same as those crisp breads you get in the, you know, those fluffy ones that you get in some of the Eastern European-ish sort of rations. I think the Polish one, and can't remember the others where you get them in. It's not the same, it's a hard, it's more a cracker thing. But hey, we'll look at it again. Interesting. I might just use other provitas if I have in the cupboard and just keep this for whenever, maybe. Oh, see. We've got our coffee. This is strong enough so that you can have 2 cups of coffee. I was actually wishing for a vanilla shake because I wanted to mix the coffee in that. It would have tasted interesting. I got our peanut butter granola bar and it's breakfast, so we're gonna do it. We got our strawberry vanilla or strawberry lactose-free shake, which is 50 grams, but it uses a cup, as do the cup of cold water, and the porridge uses a cup of hot water. But we also do this taste, and it does taste a bit, what do you call it, sort of mazy. So I'm gonna add both other creamers to it. Don't want to add 3 creamers. I think 3 creamers is a bit over much. We'll try 2. Since I want to pop all 4 creamers in the porridge. And since we already tasted this, I'm just gonna immediately mix this in to spare you time on the review. So I'll get to mixing and heating up and stuff, and we'll see what we get. Alright, let's see what we have. Let's do our drink first. So I added the creamer here. Let's taste. You still taste the strawberries. It does give it a little bit more creaminess and takes away that obvious maize taste you get here from the corn flour or the maize flour that's in here, or the starch. But you have to, next time I'll mix the creamer I use in a little bit of hot water first, so that it will dissolve better, because now there's sort of lumps of creamer in here, and the strawberry, the actual drink mix does really struggle to actually clean or dissolve properly anyway. And I did beat this vigorously with a fork, as you should, because otherwise it just doesn't dissolve. We'll do the coffee just to tone down some of the sugar a bit. Now we've got our porridge. This has stiffened up a bit, still very yellow. When you open this, the powder smells very fake banana-y. I've added 4 of the creamers. They do say to add your creamers before you add the water. But this isn't, so still I might just add I didn't want to add too little water because then it will clump too much. But too much water, well, I did add a cup, but yeah, maybe you should add a bit less. You can see there's still lumps. The creamer does tone down the banana taste, or the fake banana taste some. It does still taste sweet. It doesn't have that harsh banana taste that some porridges do, but I don't really like. I would rather have the normal unflavored one, or the vanilla flavored one, let me be more precise. It's just, I just like it more. This banana one, really weird. I've seen them in shops, but I don't know who buys them and what people think of them. Certainly my family never buys them. Now this, I'm not sure if it is all the banana coloring or if this is actually made of yellow maize as well, giving it such a very yellow color, which also can be a factor. Although the taste between white and yellow maize is very much the same, since yellow maize isn't sweet corn. And then let's resort to the coffee again. This porridge, if you mix all of the mix 4 of the creamers in, you don't have the raw maize taste that you have with some of the other porridges of this type you get. Now we'll take a little look at this. This is our nut butter, which is, well, mainly peanuts, but it can be any nut that they feel like putting in here, with a load of sugar and some chocolate flavoring as well can be in here. So let's taste. The nut butter on its own, very sweet. Does not taste peanuts. I think there's chocolate in this. There's no ingredients. It does taste a bit chocolatey. There can be other nuts and stuff and flavorings and whatever. So it doesn't taste exactly the same as peanut butter does. It can be very oily. And there's also sometimes dry pieces. You can't struggle to mix this properly. But because Provita is as they say, a crisp bread, and it's very, very grainy and no salt, the taste of it, besides the crunchiness of the Provita, tastes very much like bread with a lot of peanut butter on it. If it wasn't for the coffee, you will have a lot of sweet tasting stuff with your breakfast. And then we've got with our cereal bar, which, hey, you can eat of course any time, or granola bar. You don't have to eat it at breakfast. As with the peanut butter and the crackers, you can eat, or the nut butter, you can eat the nut butter on its own, people do it. You can eat the nut butter with the crackers, you can eat the crackers with the cheese, doesn't really matter. And here we go. You can see bottom part, chocolate, very, very soft. Top part, whatever squishy this is. Let's taste. As I said before, this doesn't have an overwhelmingly peanut flavor. You do taste sort of an oat grainy flavor. You do taste a caramel, out of a caramelly sweet flavor, and you taste the chocolate. I would more class this as a caramelly chocolatey flavor than it is, and sort of oaty caramelly oaty flavor, than it is a banana, a peanut. It's a peanut flavor, but they do say peanut flavor, but it does really taste to me more caramelly, which I like, because I am not a fan of peanut in chocolate or peanut flavored chocolate. I just like peanuts on its own and peanut butter on bread, and that's it as far as it goes. Peanut butter on a bun is already weird. But anyway, so what did I think of the breakfast? The nut butter was nice, this was nice, this was nice. Really liked it. The creamer does take away some of the banana taste, which I like. You have to mix it in directly with the porridge, or it makes a lot of clumps, and you have to use a fork with this as well. Elsewise there is just, as you've seen with some of the previous ration reviews, just too many lumps. Now our strawberry drink without the creamer, it's fine, although it does have sort of a mazy taste. Next time when I've mixed 2 creamers in, I might, because I wanted 4 for my porridge, but you could mix in more and less in your porridge depending. But what I would do is add a little bit of hot water with the creamer first, and then sort of mix the creamer in that and pop it into the drink. But just a little bit, just to dissolve the creamer, and just add a little bit less cold water to this, because the creamer does leave lumps. If there is lumps in the creamer, it doesn't dissolve as good in cold water. The strawberry stuff itself struggles to dissolve in water. You have to really mix it vigorously also with a fork. Suffice to say, I didn't use this to mix it in. I used a larger cup, actually a very larger sort of glass, plastic glass, just so that I don't shatter the thing, and you have to mix vigorously. You can use metal as well, so just know if you use this to get all of the lumps out, mix vigorously. The coffee is just a nice coffee, and you need the coffee to break through all of the sugar. The coffee, you can use 1 satchel per meal. You don't have to combine them like I do with the Cerec, although it lacks that the nutty taste that the Ration Packs Cerec coffee does have. It doesn't have a very astringent, bitter taste, but it's definitely a stronger coffee than the one they had in the Ration Packs or Cerec rations. So this was my breakfast of the MRE International Ration Pack Day 4. Expires in 2023. And I think it was packed in 2022 because there is stuff with dates in 2022. This was back this year. If you have time, watch and I've completed watch the breakfast reviews and watch all of the. You will see it's very, if you've watched all of the other rations, if you have to eat this 6 days in a row, or you will really get bored, because you will basically have the same breakfast every morning and very much the same variety of extra little snacks. They don't have a large variety of snacks. So far we just got nut butter, we just got Provitas. Well, the Provitas is fine for as a vehicle, but there's no peanut butter here. We only have cheddar cheese so far in the ration, but we'll get to that later. Our porridge has just been banana. Our drinks has been, for out of the 3 or the 4 rations we so far did, we had 3 strawberry, only 1 vanilla drink. So, and this, I think it is either the second or the third. I'm not sure what the first one's flavor was, but I think it's the second time we've got this bar out of the 4 rations. So very much repeatable stuff here. But anyway, it's still an interesting ration. I hope you enjoyed the review. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.